Hello everyone, welcome to my Ghanaian channel. This is Miriam. I hope that you guys are doing alright. So this is the third episode of Ghana News Roundup, where I talk about news, things that have been making headlines in Ghana this week. So this is the final Ghana News Roundup. Yes, it's the final one. But honestly, I just did it on my channel to see the response, and also because I love informing people and I think people should just really be updated. And I have a degree in broadcast journalism, so I know a lot about how it is to inform people about news. But if you guys want to see more Ghana News Roundup, tell me in the comment section, because you guys watch but you don't give any comments and stuff like that, so I don't know what you guys think about them. So if you want me to make more Ghana News Roundup, leave a comment telling me that you enjoy them and that you want me to keep on doing them. So otherwise, this is the final one, but you will see me doing more Ghana news or news in the future, so don't worry about it. So let's start. So the first news that I want to update you guys on is about how the president of Ghana give the media a chance to ask him questions after 6 months in the office. So on the 18th of July, so he gave the media a chance, the press, a chance to ask him questions and stuff like that. So in the beginning of the encounter, the Minister for Information, in the beginning of this, the Minister for Information and the spokesperson to the president introduced him, and he basically said, I quote, it is important for him to come back to the Ghanaian people once every while to inform the Ghanaian people about what it is he's doing with the mandate of the Ghanaian people, and that is why we are here today. He continued, it is not a mini state of the nation address, and it is not a gathering to engage in self-idolation. It is simply to adhere to the tenets of democratic accountability. So it's the Minister of Information and the spokesperson to the president who said that in order to introduce them. So as soon as the president, as soon as the president started speaking, he first of all praised the Ghanaian media for its vibrancy and how active the Ghanaian media is. He really praised the Ghanaian media, and though he also mentioned the news that he features in are not always positive and are not always making him look good, but he still praised the Ghanaian media for how vibrant and active it is. And stuff like that. So before he started answering questions, he mentioned how the economy was one of the challenges, the thing that he had to deal with, because the economy was really bad. So he basically talked about the fact that the economy, he knows that the economy was one of the challenges. So he spoke about the economic status as of now. He spoke about, he answered questions from various journalists from different stations on Glam, on illegal mining, on infrastructure. He mentioned that Glam illegal mining itself is not bad, but it's just how it's done illegally. It's just how it's done illegally and how it's done in a way that it destroys water bodies, stuff like that. So it was very, very interesting. I posted the link of the encounter as it happened in the description box from Adum TV, so you can watch the full video of the everything that happened that day, the question he answered, the responses that he gave. So I put the link in the description box, so check it out. The second news story I want to talk about: sexual and reproductive health education is taught at universities, in certain universities and school and stuff like this. So I'm reading this from MyriamOnliine. So Professor Kofi Awusabo Asare, a senior lecturer at the University of Cape Coast, has called on the Ghana Education Service to integrate critical and progressive sexual and reproductive health education topics in the academic curriculum. But what that professor said, that professor from the University of Cape Coast, he said that the way it is taught, I'm just paraphrasing, he said that the way it is taught is not in-depth, it's not as well as it could be taught. So I'm reading this from MyriamOnliine. Speaking on challenges with SRH education, he said issues involving young males were not given as much attention as those involving females. And he added that beyond the physical maturation of young males, the challenges of male development and behaviors were not fully addressed. He also said that the fact that some adolescents did engage in sex for whatever reasons was ignored, saying they needed to be supported with the necessary information and resources to enable them to protect themselves and make health decisions. Yeah. So the third news story that I want to talk about is quite sad. It's basically about the Lapaz shooting. So Lapaz is one of the municipal districts in Accra. So on the 30th of July, 2 police officers were shot by armed robbers as they were trying to stop them. And one of the police officers died as a result. So yeah, so basically, as I said, one of the police officers was shot by an armed robber, you know, because basically what happened is that, so there were 2 people, the 2 men who were riding a motorbike, a motorbike that was unregistered. So I think they looked like armed robbers, because you can't just look at someone and say, oh, he's an armed robber. So I think they had that aura, like they were trying to do something bad, maybe. And there were 2 police officers who were also riding a motorbike, who were on patrol. So they're just, you know, just going around and stuff like that. And what happened is that as the police tried to chase them to stop them, suspected armed robber shot the officers. 2 of the officers that were chasing them, and one of them died as a result, and the other one was injured in his hand. So as of now, what is happening is that as of now, the police is saying that they still haven't found the suspected, the men that shot the police officers. They still haven't found them, and I don't even think they've been identified yet. So it's quite a sad story, and there are many things that are coming up as well. How the fact that the police officers were unarmed when that happened. So it's quite a sad story. So the 4th news story that I want to talk about is about the Golden Movie Awards. So the Golden Movie Awards Africa is an annual event to basically celebrate and reward successful, you know, actors and filmmakers and of Ghanaian descent and of non-Ghanaian descent, of African descent, basically. So this year's Golden Movie Awards Africa will take place on the 22nd of July in Accra. So Osas Ajibade and comedian AY are the hosts of the event. So movies like A Trip to Jamaica, Lotana have been nominated. John Dumelo and Majid Michaud have also been nominated in the category of supporting actor. And also Ghanaian actress Nadia Buhari and Nigerian actress, Ghanaian actress Nadia Buhari, Nigerian actress Liliana Soro, and actress Nikki Samonas are this year's ambassadors of the event. So I think they will come as well. So there'll be many actors, many filmmakers who will come. So I'm sure you can catch the event happening online. I think you'll be able to watch it online if you just search. So yes, that's it for today's Ghana News Roundup. Sorry it was quite short, but I hope that you guys enjoy it. If you want me to make more Ghana News Roundup, just tell me. Just tell me. I'll do it for you. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed the 3 episodes so far. And yeah, I'll just see you with other videos on this channel. So give me ideas of videos you'd like me to make, and I'll gladly make them. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.